Alright, so I have page 11, or the 11th layout using the kit. The polka dot pattern is from the kit, and I used a notebook border punch, and it's 7 by 7. I have pink scraps from the kit on the bottom left and top right of the paper layers, and I have a butterfly print that I put along the top left of the polka dot paper and pattern, and you'll see that. And then you can't see it, but I cut a life noted card and layered it at the top and bottom of the photo, but I end up covering that all up at the top, and you can see the bottom. And there's the butterfly pattern that I have. I put there, and then I put it at the bottom of the photo. I put it at the top left, bottom right, and then I have it in the top right and bottom left clusters. And then I have my title, which is I Pretend to Work and They Pretend to Pay Me. And I got that layout title from the Scrapbook.com website. And They Pretend is actually thickers from my stash. I purchased all my thickers from Tuesday Morning, so I have not paid more than $2 for them. They are $1.99 at Tuesday Morning when you can catch them there. I go back and check at least once or twice a month to see if they have any thickers there. They haven't lately, so I wish they'd get some new ones in. And I use wood veneer, yes, and I back it on the same polka dot pattern that is behind my photo. And this photo is of me at my old job. I was a nanny when I first moved down here for 3 years, and then I started working at Pro Poly of America, which we made poly tanks, plastic water tanks that go into the fire trucks. And I did that for I think 3 or 4 years, and then I tried selling life insurance, and I wasn't very good at it. I'm not pushy enough, and it was door to door, and I had gone to a older gentleman's house, and he just made some comments that really made me uncomfortable, and I thought, it is not safe now for a woman to go by herself and go door to door trying to sell life insurance, because you never know what's on the other side of that door. So I just quit that. So I said, no, I'm not going to do that. And so what I did is when the gal in the office would go on vacation, I filled in for her in the office. And then decided to be a substitute teacher for Marion County here in Ocala, Florida. And so I did that for 5 years, and then I went back to school and because I got my Associates of Arts degree, and I got that up in Minnesota, and then I went back to college to get my teaching degree. And I've been doing that for 8.5 years. And I enjoy it. My age group is wonderful. I had one of my kids yesterday, which would have been Monday, and she said, "Oh, Mrs. Martin, we forgot to bless our food." And I was like, "Oh, okay, would you like to do that now?" And she's like, "Yes." So okay. And my lunch was pretty much when I was eating my pudding. I had my sandwich and I was eating my pudding, and she was still eating on her food. And so I folded my hands, closed my eyes, and bowed my head. And I said, "You gonna do it?" She said, "Yes." And it was so adorable. She's like, I, dear God, bless our food and bless our bless the people, and God bless America, and God bless our food, and God bless America, amen. And I was like, amen. It was so adorable. And I told my assistant about it, and I told her, I said, how can you tell her, okay, go ahead and do that. I know schools are real funny about religion, but I thought, what kind of person would I be if I denied her that? So I said, absolutely, let's bless our food. So here's where I back those wood veneers on that polka dot pattern from the kit. Just thinking about her saying, it was just out of the blue. I just chuckling about her saying we forgot to bless our food. It was just like out of the blue. uh, anyway, so back to this. She was just so adorable. Anyway, so I did use rub-ons, and I believe they were Chamel Lane. Anyway, it was Chamel's uh, rub-ons. I miss Glitter Girl. Always enjoyed watching that. Anyway, so I did use a clock rub-on since I'm at work. I'm on the clock. And I believe that's the only rub-on I did. Yeah. And I was looking at using a stamp from the Life Noted kit, but I decided against that. And then I did use my triple M's, which I call my Mrs. Martin's Miss. They're my homemade mist. And I used a black metallic mist. And I just spritz it over the page. Oops, sorry, Marie. I didn't do process videos for my baby pages that I did for my niece, my niece and she had a baby at the end of October, and my sister-in-law just had a baby 3 weeks ago, and so I didn't do process videos for either one of those, so my great nephew or my niece. So I will do layout shares on those, because I don't believe I did. I'm pretty sure I didn't do, because I've done a whole lot of baby layouts, so I didn't want to overdo it. So I didn't know if you guys were getting sick of baby layouts, so I did. I mean, granted, I used different product and different ways I did it, but I decided that you were probably getting sick of baby layouts, so I decided not to. And I'm just going through my stash somewhere to see if there's what I'm gonna do. Now I'm going to work on my title. And I use wax paper. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it. And I decided to do the green glitter stickers that came in the kit. And then I used They Pretend in this using these stickers. And then I used the To Pay Me is the more of the tile letters. I'm not sure if they're October Afternoon or not. I think so. Actually, yeah, they are, because they came with the other white stickers that I have not hardly used at all. I find those harder to use. So I'm just end up fiddling quite a bit with my title. So I pretend to work in the red thickers, and then they pretend and then to pay me in the green glitter. But then I decide no. So you see I'm putting them back. So now I decide to do I pretend. And it's so stormy. And I just realized my R fell behind my P. Let me change that. And these I need to take pictures of. I have to catch up on my pictures. So many to do. Alright, and after my title, that's pretty much all I do other than the splatters. And so I thank you for watching, and when I have more done, I'll be back with those. Bye.